Alright guys, it's Friday night and this is coming off the cuff. Lately on NGA, I've been kind of lurking around there lately. Mega Beast has been toiling around with the Landfall build that I started last season, because I haven't been playing this season, so he's been playing it. And I'm going to link in the video description below to his thread. Anyone who wants to go check out what the hell he's up to and what other people are saying. I'm going to show you basically where I'm at with it, or where I was at with it, like 3 months ago. I put in some of the new cards, and based on what I read in that thread, I made a couple changes, but not a whole lot. So I'll show you what I'm playing. I did feature this video about a month and a half ago. Not a whole lot of shame. Still playing one Hakeem Stonewaker because it's an extra 2-drop. This isn't your ideal 2-drop, but if you go, if you have to play this and then on turn 3 make a 3/1, I mean, that's what you got to do. Slide Runner is one of the premier 2-drops, along with Snapping Gnarlid. You're just your 2-power guys that get buffed up by the Landfall. This one has Trample, this one has a better body. Sylvan Advocate is just too good not to play, so we'll play that. Spark Mage's Gambit. I like this because it does what Retreat to Valakut used to do. And you don't need Landfall, you just knock two blockers out of the way, and this deck wants to race. So disabling 2 blockers is pretty big. I've gone back and forth on a number of copies. Right now I've settled on 2, so we'll see how that goes. She's a Borderland Ranger. She makes sure that you can keep hitting your land drops. Essentially, I mean, if you ever get to flip her, sweet, but that's not why she's here. Tireless Tracker is just broken, and yeah, well, that's all we need to say about that. Relentless Hunter is in here because curve. It's not exciting. It's not great. It's 3 mana, 3/3. If you ever get to use that ability, it means that you don't have anything else to do, which is not great. But it helps you curve out 2-drop into 3-drop, which is one of the things this deck can struggle with. Firecraft to burn them out or kill a crazy creature or planeswalker. Devouring Flames, same thing. Can't go face, unfortunately. But you get to pick up a land and then play it again, like Looming Spires or Evolving Wilds if you held on to it to get the multiple triggers. And 5 damage to a planeswalker or creature is a lot. Firebird because we're playing aggro, and if we ever flood out, we can keep bringing this thing back from the graveyard. This is Beast Tech, and I'm going to give credit to him here. I tested this card, never liked it, but he says it's good. So I'm going to treat it as a 5-drop. If you look at the curve, it's 13, 11, 10, 0, 1, but I'm going to treat those 3 embodiments as 5-drops, since you want to play them and then play a land to get a 3/3 Trample Haste. So it looks like 13, 11, 7, 3, 1, which is a lot nicer. So we're going to treat that as a 5-drop. Mean Undead is just great because you get to play extra lands and pick them up and get Trample. Rumbler was always good in this deck, still is. Just to trample, and he gets really, really big. Ironcord, she's perfect for this deck. You just +1 her basically all the time, and that's good enough for 4 mana. If you get to use it twice, that's fantastic. And Flame Color is something that I never used to put in here, but based on what I've seen in the thread and just my opinion, yeah, she belongs here. She definitely does, because playing Landfall, we're going to get to 6 mana, and if you cast this chick, you're going to get 2, 3, 3/1 hastes. So that's pretty good. Yeah, and as far as the mana goes, we're playing 4 Evolving Wilds for the double triggers, 4 Looming Spires. Some people go to 3, 2, whatever. I think don't be afraid to play this on the first turn if you're playing 4 copies in your deck, but you want 4 copies in your deck because it's just great. And the real thing about this deck is we're playing Relentless Hunter on 3 because curve. It's really our only 3-drop. I consider Tireless Tracker to be a 4. I'd play this on 3 if I had to. It's really our only 3-drop. Our other line of play is to go 2-drop into tap land, like Looming Spires, into another 2-drop. That's ideal. But Relentless Hunter fills a gap. So I mean, obviously playing Cinderglade and Rupon Crag. And the basics, we're playing a little more forest, but the Looming Spires are basically the mountains. So we're actually more red heavy on the mana. Even though our 2-drops are green, we do have the double cost on the Firebird and the Firecraft. Everything, I don't think there's any double, and Chandra, I don't think there's any double green in the entire deck. The only time you want that is when you're casting 2 green spells. So that's it. And so we're going to take this out into the lobbies. Said I wouldn't, but it's Friday night. It's Friday Night Magic. I'm at rank 40, and I haven't played an online game in about 3 to 4 weeks, maybe. I don't know what it is. Wouldn't be able to tell you. It's been a long time. So if I lose my rank 40, then all of a sudden I'm going to have to go full try-hard mode and get it back. So the things I don't sacrifice for these videos. In the meantime, now that we're searching for players and we know how my connection is, might as well talk about. I just put out a video probably 3 or 4 hours ago. I've been talking about YouTube a lot. You know, my little fella knows that I'm into it. They pick up on that sort of stuff, and he's always wanted, been interested in it, and I've made videos for him. That's why in tonight's videos he said it was episode 2. And I've created the videos and he's watched them, but I've never actually uploaded them, and he doesn't know the difference. So yeah, but tonight I told him, I was like, yeah, we're going to upload this, and it basically is because my channel was dead. I figured, hey, some of you guys might have kids out there, might enjoy it, but most of all, I think he really, if you listen to him, if you watched it, he watches a lot of YouTube, and you can tell, of course, we're not getting into a gamer, you can tell he knows the tropes, There's people that say, oh, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and we'll do an extra video, and all this other sort of stuff, and I just got a kick out of him, like, saying that stuff. Oh, it was a lot of fun for me to sit there and watch him. I think he was kind of a natural at it, I don't know. Maybe because he watches too much. I don't know. But anyway, he seemed to really enjoy it. So don't expect me to be putting up those types of videos every day. But he said he wanted to do it, so I said fuck it. And yeah, so Friday Night Magic, right? This is what we're gonna call this episode. Except there's no magic going on because hey, never mind. All I had to do was complain. So here we go. This reminds me of the old Golgari Control from Season 1, or whatever you want to call it, Origin Season. Peerless Mirror, may you rest in peace. Evolutionary Leap. And Nissa basically was your win condition. You just had to find Nissa and win with that. It was fun. The golden age of Magic Duels, if it ever had one. So let's get into the game here now. We're playing against Ahab Adrift. Cool name. And I'm putting my rank 40 on the line. So what do we have in terms of an opener? We're on the play, and we can go Advocate into Looming Spires, hopefully pick up another 2-drop. Into Rumbler, into turn 5 Embodiment, which would be, yeah, cool. So we'll just get the Glade down. I don't see any reason not to play this here. Let's go for that. And let's see what our opponent is doing. He's on the mountain plan. No 1-drop though. And like I said, I haven't played much this season at all, so I really don't know what I'm playing around. So you'll have to excuse that. I just want to get out of this game with my rank 40 intact, upload the shit, call it Friday Night Magic, and move on. That's kind of where I'm at. So he plays Plains. Now we're at, okay, still nothing. Do we pick up 2-drop? That'd be ideal. It's not. It's another land, but we get the guaranteed 5. So I mean, he could have some type of burn spell here, but we're still going to pump this with the Looming Spires just because it's a good chance to do it. Here we go. Next turn we can play the Rumbler, and after that we have an Embodiment plus land. So in for 3. Does our opponent have Raise the Alarm? Oh, that's last year. Right, last year. I don't know, I saw Boros Colors and just got flashbacks. Krenkov's Command. All the token stuff. Does he have land number 3? He's in second main phase here. No, he doesn't seem to have land number 3. So we picked up another land, which is fine, I suppose. Let's just get in for 2 here. Nothing. I mean, when you miss a land drop, it's kind of shitty. But yeah, we're gonna play out the Trampler. If you're not under any pressure at all, this guy is like the best 4-drop you can play because it just gets so huge. We're gonna continue playing because I'm not wasting my rank 40 and I'm not wasting my video on that. You know, guys, you want to see me play Embodiment of Fury and then play land, right? I know you do. Host being migrated, but yeah, he didn't pick up land. It's one of the things that I appreciate so much more about Hearthstone these days. He's thrown away Tragic Arrogance. One of the things I appreciate, like I said, about Hearthstone, nobody ever gets mana screwed. I mean, yeah, you're gonna get somebody's gonna draw the nuts from time to time. I mean, that's gonna happen, but you never just don't get to play the game. But whatever, you know, we're gonna get swing for 10 here. It's pretty sick. pretty sick. So yeah, why did I make this video? I'm going to try to do a Friday Night Magic once a week. I mean, even though I said God only knows what's going to happen with this channel. Obviously, it started off as Magic. It's going to have to remain part of its identity. So obviously, I'm going to have to keep it up. So I think a Friday Night Magic, I'm not going to, build decks like I used to. I'll just be a filthy net decker. I'll just go online and pick somebody else's deck and play like that. But, we'll have a bit of fun on Friday nights playing some Magic. So yeah, this is pretty insane. Could even play a Gnarl, I suppose, with that. That's a lot of trample damage. It's not bad. Okay, so yeah, so the Friday night is going to be Magic. The whole Liam thing, I mean, guys, if he wants to keep that up, I'm not going to stop him. I'm going to upload those things. If you don't want to watch them, don't watch them. Show them to your kids if you want to, or whatever, because he really enjoys it. The last thing I'll say is I also want to do some type of like retro adventure. I just downloaded Shadow Complex Remastered. Plus I've got the Cave in there, and Limbo is free. Just like those type of adventure games. Valiant Hearts, I never did finish that one on my other channel. So there's some of that stuff that I could do. And also Tower Defense, something like Tower Defense Tuesday. I know it's really cliched and stuff, but these are just the ideas that are swirling in my head. To just bring some, like I want to keep this channel alive, and ever since, I haven't been playing Magic so much, it's just been like, what the hell do I do? But, if I can just do a Friday Night Magic, have a once a week episode on Tower Defense and another episode on me playing some random adventure game, I think that'd be a good baseline for me to start off on, and just see what people like, what they want to watch, what I'm actually good at commentating at. Who knows? I mean, people might not like it because I'm shitty. Who knows? Who really fucking knows what's going to happen with this channel? I don't. But I'm excited to find out. Thanks, guys, for watching, and we'll see you next time.